Hi, today I'm gonna go a little bit of how to drink tea to help you reduce your or not having diabetes during your pregnancy, okay? Um, then last month in December 7th, I went in for my glucose testing at my doctor. And in my first dose, I had to drink it 45 minutes prior to my appointment. When I got there and they draw some blood, and a week later, my doctor called me back saying that my blood level went up to 177. So they want me to schedule a week later to go back and see if I needed to take insulin shot. Now, because of my age, if most people who are in their late 30s and early 40s, when they become pregnant, there tends to have higher chance of getting diabetes during the pregnancy, and then they will have to take insulins for that. So when I heard that from my doctors on the 7th, which is my appointment, and they called me back on Monday, which is the following Monday on December 7, 2017. And then they said that I have to go schedule another appointment to go in, and this is the second glucose testing, and which is I have to go in and they will give me a small bottle of this big, and then I will drink it, and then I will have to be at the office or the doctor's office for 3 hours, and every hour they have to test it. If I came back clean or my blood level is really good, then I will just come home. If not, then I will just go pick up my insulin shots from the pharmacy. I was a little bit concerned when the doctor called me. So what I did is that I looked through some remedies and I go like, okay, well, I don't want to become I don't want to have a diabetes and having the insulin shot, not enjoying my pregnancy. So I did some tea, drank some tea, and so what my natural remedies or the tea that I drank, which is any green tea that you like. I can show you. This is the oolong tea. I bought it from the Tivana. And actually it's called the Tongting Oolong. This is the monkey pig oolong. Okay, and I like that. And then this is the silver needles oolong, which is very light white, very low caffeine, and then I like that. So I'm gonna show you how do we go about making our tea daily. And I drink every day, every morning, every night, 2 times a day, this recipe with this remedies. And then when I went on the 15th, December 15th, I went back and take the drinks and the glucose testing drinks for 3 hours. And before I went to the doctor, I drank some water because they say I have to fast. I cannot eat anything, and I can have food. I cannot have food, but I can drink water. So what I did is I drank some tea and water. So my appointment's at 8:15. So I went at 7:15. I wake up early. I make myself 1 cup of tea and drank it at 7:15. And then 1 hour when I arrived at my appointment, they took my blood right away. It was at 77 at that morning. And then they give me the glucose to drink. And I took that bottle. I was not able to finish it. So this is just some hints and tips for you to drink so you don't have to take the insulin shot. I asked the doctor to see, or the nurse to see if they can give me some bottled water. So they give me 2 bottled water for me to flush it with that. And I drink the glucose and then I flush it with the water, 2 bottles of them, which is, it's not fun, but however, I didn't have to take the shots. And then when I finished it, 1 hour later, they took my first blood test, and it was good. And then an hour later, they came back and took it again at 10:40. So the first hour, which is 9:20, and then the second hour was 10:20, and then the last hour was 11:20. And when they came back into the last one, they say, "You're great. Everything looks good. You're clean. You're very healthy, and you're off to go." So I was sitting at the doctor's office for 3 hours, but it's worth it. It's worth it drinking this every day to flush your systems, to clean your immune systems as well. Okay? All right, so and I did some research about the different elements or different ingredients to why it's benefits me, and it's safe for pregnant women, just like myself. I'm pregnant. I'm about for almost 5 months now. Okay, and then I'll give you the information about the benefits of the lime, the benefits of the ginger, the benefits of the tea, the honey, raw honey, and then the apple cider vinegars. So if you don't like raw honey, you don't have to put it a little bit sour. So you know, if you like, oh, excuse me, and optional for honey. Okay. So I'm gonna start showing you how to do my tea, the tea. So when I do my tea, where's my silver spoon? Oh, there it is. Okay, here's my teaspoon, and I got this from the Tavana store. And then usually I like my oolong tea, so I scoop out about, because this is a little bit bigger than regular teaspoon, so I have a teaspoon that I just use 2 scoop, but because this is a little bit bigger than teaspoon, I just do a little bit, like one full teaspoon, okay, or this teaspoon. All right, so I'm gonna shove everything back in here since I'm ready to show you guys how to do that. So put my silver needle tea, my Tonkin oolong, and my monkey pig oolong tea. I'm gonna put it back in here. I'm gonna put this cover lid in to keep it fresh, because this little tea bucket will keep tea fresh for a year. So that's why I bought mine. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and have my teas in here, and I'm gonna start doing the process of how I drink it every day, 2 times a day, morning before I have food, and then at night before I go to bed, and to help me get rid of the diabetes and not having diabetes during my pregnancy, to be a little bit more enjoyable. So we have the hot water is right here. Okay, it's already boiling really hot. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna soak my teas in here. Okay, just like that. Okay, and then, so what I do is that I slice a couple of the lime. Okay, it's like a one. So you could have like 2. Okay, these are lime. Okay, you could squeeze it. I have some lime here ready to be squeezed. You could squeeze it, or you could just put the lime in there. And then here's some ginger. Okay, so what I did is I sliced some ginger. It's in my tea as well. Okay. So this is to kill the apple cider vinegar smell that some people, they say they cannot take it. When it's hot like this, it's easier. It's much more easier for you to drink it and you don't smell it, the smells anymore. Okay, so here's my tea. I let it soak for a little bit. Smells good. Okay, so I'm gonna throw these gingers in here. Okay, If you like, you could throw your lime, okay, in here. Otherwise, you could squeeze it in. I like my tea to be sour because to help me for the cold during the winter season. And then 1 teaspoon of the apple cider vinegar. Okay. Now, because apple cider has this very strong smells, and if you don't drink it during hot, you have and mix with the lime, which is the sour citrus taste, along with the ginger, has this little spicy, refreshing taste to it. Then you don't smell it anymore. You don't get that taste anymore. Okay, so I just let it soak for a little bit, and then I just drink it like this every morning, every night. So before I have my food, before I eat breakfast, and before I go to bed, I let it soak for a little bit. Okay, keep it soaking, and then I use this forks to scoop it out, and then just drink it like that. It helps me. You know, I didn't have to go through insulin. The doctor came back and they say everything looks great. My glucose test is perfect. I'm, you know, very good. 140 for women, and I'm 120. So, or 12, I forgot. Anyway, but that's, which is really good for a woman who is pregnant in my late 30s as myself. So this will help. I hope this will help you. And, you know, I hope that before you go take your insulin shot, you could just do this. It's really, it's nothing's going to be risk. Everything that I put it in here is really safe for you and your children's or your baby, your pregnancy. So you shouldn't have any concern, okay? And off you go. You drink it your days before and then after, before breakfast and before bed, okay? Ciao. Thank you. Thank you for joining me, and hopefully this will help you and your families and yourself and enjoy your pregnancies while you are having, it should be a more fun moment, not taking shots and insulins. Thank you. Come and join us. And next time, if you have any other questions, let us know. Leave the comments below, and then we will teach each other from there.